Welcome back, students who are taking financial accounting, and in this series of videos we are working on the assigned homework problems from the digital study guide for chapter 8, which are the group B exercises. Note, accounting is about understanding the concepts and then applying that understanding to the situation at hand. If you get the application aspect wrong, that is one thing and is easily remedied by watching someone else work the problem. However, if you don't understand the concepts, that's a whole other thing. Watching a problem worked out will not help if you do not understand the underlying concepts. Go back and study the text material again and watch the theory videos. You still don't understand the concepts, then either email or telephone an instructor to get help with that understanding. And as a quick aside, we're building concepts upon other concepts. Okay. For example, maybe here's a foundation and this are concepts A. Okay. Well, if you need to do concepts A in order to understand concepts B, all right, what we're doing is right now is we're concentrating on concept B. We're not going to be covering the concepts for A. Right? So if you're not understanding something as far as an example, depreciation, how to calculate the methods, then go back and watch the theory videos from earlier chapters in this textbook. Or also go back to the Math for Business and Finance, Math for Business / applications on the under the business group, all right, in order to be able to fully understand those concepts, because we're going to now focus on the new concepts that need to be applied. Okay. So again, if you're not understanding something, go back and watch the videos. Sure, pause, rewind, and watch the exercise being worked out. But if you're missing something, go see those videos. And if you still don't get it, then feel free to contact an instructor. Okay, so this problem we're working on depletion, and it says Wayland Mining paid $615,000 for the right to extract mineral assets from a 500,000 ton mineral deposit. In addition to the purchase price, Wayland Mining also paid a $1,400 filing fee, a $3,600 license fee to the state of Colorado, and $45,000 for a geological survey of the property. Because the company purchased the rights to the minerals only, the company expected the assets to have zero residual value when fully depleted. During the first year, Wayland removed and sold 80,000 tons. Using the mineral assets account, make journal entries to record the following. Okay, so the purchase of the minerals, payment of the fees and other costs, and depletion expense for the first year, assuming all of the minerals extracted were sold during the year. Okay, so Wayland paid $615,000 for the right to the 500,000 ton mineral deposit. So we're going to debit, right? We're going to credit cash, right, for 615,000, right? Remember, when making a journal entry, if you don't know how to make a journal entry, go back and watch the theory videos. Ask myself, am I affecting cash? Yes, cash is an asset, and I'm decreasing my asset, so I credit my asset. I credit my cash for 615,000, and that since debits have to equal credits, I have to debit something else. So they're calling it a mineral asset, so I debit mineral asset for 615. Okay. Then it says here, so that's a purchase of the minerals. Okay, payment of the fees and other costs. So I have also paid a $1,400 filing fee, a $3,600 license fee, and $45,000 for a geological survey. So they're paying that in cash. So that ends up being, let's see, for $550,000. And I'm going to debit mineral asset for $50,000. And if you don't understand why I'm debiting the mineral asset for $50,000, go back and watch the theory videos. So now depletion expense for the first year, assuming all of the minerals extracted were sold during the year. So Whalen removed and sold 80,000 tons of mineral, and they right to extract minerals at 500,000 ton, right? So if I have 615,000 plus 50,000 is my the value of my asset, which is 665. And if I have 665,000 and I divide it by the 500,000, which will give me by 500, which gives me 1.33 per ton. And I'm removing 80,000, so I multiply that by 80, and that gives me $106,400 for my first year. So I'm going to debit depletion expense for $106,400, and I'm going to credit accumulated depletion, and then I'd call that mineral assets, for $106,400. Okay, and that's it for this particular problem. Again, if you didn't understand how I arrived at 665,000, go back and watch the theory videos again. And if you didn't understand how I ended up with this here 106,400 because of the method used, go back and watch the theory videos again. All right, next problem. Balance sheet disclosure of long-term assets. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to pause here. I'm going to stop here, and yeah, I'm going to stop here, and then that'll allow me to be able to do the last two exercises in the next video. So again, if you didn't understand what I was doing for the math and why I was using the numbers I was using, go back and watch the theory videos. And if you still don't get it, then feel free to contact an instructor.